Hey Jackson, my name's Daniel. I know this is a bit of a random video. You don't know me or anything. I'm actually from Perth. I own a company called Perth Render, and I've owned some other renovation companies, and I've been in the trades my whole life. And what I've been doing recently is help businesses, like I've done for my own businesses, get on the first page of Google. Now, don't worry, mate. This isn't a selling or a pitch or anything like that. I'm not like those other guys who're like, "Oh, we'll get you to the first page of Google." None of that on this video. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some opportunities that you can have on Google because I was doing some research on home new home builders, custom home builders renovations in Adelaide, and I came across your site. And I thought I'd make this video to give you a few tips. So you can take this video and this information and implement it yourself or get one of your own guys for that. No worries. But I'm going to give you a lot of valuable information, which I think you're really going to like. And I'm going to use some software that is very expensive and not generally available to the public. So you're going to get some insider information here as well. Okay, mate? Yeah, so it won't be long. At the end of this video, if you like it and you want to get in touch with me to see what we can do, we can just have a chat and see if we can work together. If not, all good. All right, mate. So I'll get started. And I just want to go to your website and just say I like what you're doing and I like what you're about. There's a few mistakes on your website that you might want to have a look at because on your blog, your photos aren't loading. So if you go through this, the photos just sit there and don't load. And your projects, you're trying to click on this and it just won't load up or show. So I'd imagine if I was a person visiting your site looking for a custom home or an energy efficient home, I can't even see projects. I might just get frustrated and bail out. So I reckon you'd have a lot of people bouncing off your website on here, which I think you definitely might want to have a look at. Okay, and your speed score is a little bit on the low side for mobile. Now, Google places a lot of importance on mobile speed now because most people are looking at mobile and they don't want to show slow or laggy sites on the first page. So if you can get your speed up, that's a massive advantage. So these are some of the issues here. Or the speed issues that need fixing. So you do that and you're going to have a massive advantage on the competition. Now, the opportunity I was talking to you about is the keyword, the search there's for custom home builders in Adelaide. There's 320 people looking for it, and the competition isn't that strong. So it's quite easy to rank on the first page. And I noticed you're doing some Google advertising. Now, I've done a lot of Google advertising in my businesses, and I've spent probably 50,000 of my own money just on Google Ads. And I don't know if you know this, but on Google Ads, right? So this is Perth Rent. If you type in rendering Perth and you're in Perth, I used to advertise on here, but now I'll take up 3 spots in the maps and the first place on Google. So this is my rendering business. And I don't know if you know this, but most people will bypass the ads at the top because they can see it's an ad, and they'll go down and they'll do what's called organic. So they want to see who Google thinks good. Okay, so they'll go down to the organic spots. The organic spots get 80 to 90% of the traffic. So not only does AdWords end up costing a lot of money, you don't get as much traffic. So to be in the organic spots, which I help people do, which I've done here, you get a lot more traffic and it costs you a lot less. And I actually have a team in India and they're very good, and I supervise them and project manage. And because their labor rates are so low, we can make it way more cost effective than anybody in Australia. Well, not anybody, than probably most people. Okay, so yeah, I think if you wanted to either go, I don't know if you wanted to go over general buildings or you wanted to go over custom home builds, you'd probably find it a lot easier and more lucrative to go into the custom home builds because I can imagine, I know a few guys, the one man, you're not that you're a one man band, but the smaller companies and the guys who specialize in more specialty work have a hard time competing against project builders. So I don't know if you'd want to just go for a regular builder. Okay, so keywords, targeting the right keywords. I think custom home builders would be a good one for you because there's 320 people a month looking for that. I noticed that you are ranking for some, but see, what are you ranking for here? They're very low. They're very low volumes, and so they're not going to yield you a lot. So your probably best one that I saw is Adelaide Hills Builders, and you're ranking in the 5th position on that. Now, 5th position doesn't get a lot of traffic either. It's the top 3 positions that you really want to be in. And energy efficient homes, I noticed that's what you specialize in. You're on the 2nd page for that. Really, you should be on the top spots for that one. But, 5th position, 2nd position, 3rd position, 5th position, 2nd position, 3rd 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 position what you really need is some blogs around that. I don't know if you do because they're not loading. Now, what we can do, sorry, I just lost my train of thought for a second there. So yeah, I was just going to talk about backlinks, okay? So I'm not sure if you know what backlinks are because you do have a few backlinks. Where are we? Sorry, give me a second. I just had it up. Backlinks are links from other people's websites that point to your website, and they tell Google, they basically count as a vote, and they tell Google that your website's good and they should rank you up high. So I notice you do have a few backlinks, but they're not pointing to high volume keywords like custom home. So you got 413, and I can see your paid ads here. You got quite a bit of, you must be spending a bit on AdWords. Like I said, if you shifted some of that over or you transition to organic search, I think you would find what I found, a lot of other guys found, is you get way more bang for your buck. Okay, see, you do have a lot of links, but whoever's building your links aren't doing a good job because you see this, most of them are no follow links, so they're not good links. You only got 49 that actually follow links. Okay, and they're what we call spammy links. They're not very good links because they're in other countries, Germany, USA, France. You should have links in Australia. That's what gives you the most juice. That's how you rank organically. Now, what we do is we go to your competitors on the first page of Google, the guys who are ranking on the tops, the guys who are ranking for builders. We use this software. We find out all their best backlinks, and then we put your website on their backlinks as well. Not theirs, the websites they're using, which is totally legit and fine, and that ranks you to the top. A lot of it is a backlink competition. Some of it's speed. Your speed is in the red zone as well for mobile, so we need to get your speed up. Your desktop's not too bad, but we can bump it up to the green, give you a big advantage. Okay, and like I said, these issues on your website need fixing as well. I like this. That's good. I think this sort of stuff you might want to put more down to the end of the page. And planning to build an energy efficient custom home or passive house. I think you would, if I was someone visiting this house, I'd be like, well, what's the difference between energy efficient and passive? I think I know what passive means. You don't have to pay for any energy, I guess. And I think you could probably put some stuff on, like, I think maybe I just thought of this. I thought maybe like if you put in like a Tesla Powerwall deal or something like that, I think people would like that, or maybe something relevant like that. Okay. So yeah, I think that's about it for now, mate. So yeah, if you want to have a chat with me to talk about how we can get, how I can get you your website on the top organic spots on Google for the words that you want to go after, I think it's going to pay a lot more. It's going to do a lot more ROI than AdWords. So yeah, if you want to have a chat, the best thing to do is to schedule a call with me. At the very bottom of my email, there's a schedule once link. And you can book a time and we can just chat for a few minutes, and no sales pitches or anything like that. We can just see what the options are, or just email me back. Thanks, mate. See ya.